either keyboards and mice, keyboard and mouse, or my Xbox controller. Any other conversation that I can think of right now? Yes. So at my school, there's a course out there called Milestone C, and it's basically an aeronautical engineering course. So I'm stoked for that. I'm applying to it and hopefully I get in. It's an after-school activity and I get half a credit. But it's basically X-Plane 11 and drone building club, basically. But it comes with, like, internship to Sikorsky aircraft, I think, or an internship-like experience in school. Did I turn my landing lights off? I did. Awesome. I get sidetracked way too easily. But yes, up we go to 16,000 feet. Yeehaw. I'm trying to remember if I actually set my all brakes to rejected takeoff. I don't think I did. But, whatever. So technically that we're above 10,000 feet, I can select Mach, and we'll select 0.5. Or even 0.5 or 0.6. But I might have to back off that and keep an eye on my stab trim for the autopilot. See, the nice thing if I had an N1 feature is I can select Mach 0.6 and tap N1, and it wouldn't be going toga trying to accelerate the aircraft. I guess I can set my radio minimums call out, which I don't think is minimums. Great job. I don't think that's actually radio, that's based off the barrow. We'll set that at 1,000, I guess. Just for the fun of it. And we heard that tone a little bit while ago. That was a call out for 1,000 feet to go in our climb. And there we go. At our cruise, we'll leave the seatbelts on there, but anything else I can think of in the cockpit? I suppose I could turn on the wing anti-ice, because technically it is... I always forget the chronometer. Which one is it? Is it this one? No. Time, date. Where's the temperature? Is it here? Where's the temperature? Or am I thinking of a different aircraft? I could have sworn that was the outside temperature was displayed on the chronometer, but guess I'm wrong again. Classic Sandry. Anyways. Happy weekend to all of you watching this on Friday, Saturday, or whenever. Wait, did I start it? Or am I displaying elapsed time? Did I start elapsed time? Start, stop. let's click reset and display the universal time that the game spawned me into. Oh. Are we banking, turning, miss a turn? Ooh, I know what I can do. I can mess with my map and see if it actually shows up. Nope. Data, weather, waypoint, data, airport, waypoint, position, terrain, weather. We do have clouds, but it's not going to show it. That. I could have sworn that it worked here. Traffic, no, there's no traffic. Let me zoom in on that. So it's in the map mode. If I go into the plan mode, it's not going to show me my flight plan. That's map. It's showing me my waypoints. VOR. Nope. Approach. Nope. I think that may be a bug or something that's not in the game. Just excuse me, the sim. But yeah, if you watch like any PC version of X-Plane 11 or even X-Plane 10, you'll always see the flight plan that shows up on the EFIS. Do not ask me what that stands for. I just fly the plane. I know how to start it up. I know how to fly it, hand fly it, instrument fly it. But I do not know what any abbreviation other than PFD, IAS, GS, TAS, and basically basic principles of flying, which is speed, altitude, Mach numbers and stuff like that. The basic principles. Those core 3 principles. I just realized when this setup, there's usually a gyro version, like on the MD80. If you notice in my videos about that, there's somewhere here an actual gyro version of the PFD, but only the artificial display horizon, an actual gauge for indicated airspeed, an actual gauge for altitude. I mean, those are basic analog backups to the electronic primary flight displays. If for any reason there was an electrical issue, there'd still be, at least in the MD80, not in this version of the 737, but I'm pretty sure in the real world there are actual instruments, backup instruments to the electronic components. Okay, let's see where we are currently. We're going to start our descent. So we'll put the fasten seatbelt signs on. Switch that back to Mach. We'll turn that back to 250. We'll dial that down. That's a little bit drastic, but we'll get there. We'll go 220, click level change. And we'll say for right now we'll start out descending down to 5,000. How about that? Hello, 5,000. There we go. Currently, our current track is 99, or 9er in proper terminology. And we'll configure ourselves. So, auto brakes 3. And we don't need flaps just yet. or will we, God, cannot talk today. We will worry about that later. So another thing, while we descend into PHHN, in case you did not know, I'm a huge fan of everything aeronautical, from earthbound aviation, being planes, or extraterrestrial aviation, those being SpaceX, NASA, United Launch America, United Launch Association. Anyways, ULA, they launched a big Delta Force. They have a launch. Trying to think of when this video is going up. It's probably going to go up tomorrow for me, so that's Friday. They have a launch on today for you guys watching this, on the current date. That would be January 19th, 2018. Why is this at 290? I was thinking 220. Dumb goofed, Sandry. The good news is we haven't broken any speed limits because we're still above 10,000 feet. And beneath 10,000 feet, I'll try and maintain a simulated sense of a stereo cockpit. So yeah, basically, by clicking either VNAV or level change, it manages, level change manages your descent profile and keeps you at a certain speed. So with the engines at flight idle, or in this case idle, VNAV manages both the throttle and the ascent and descent portions of the flight. I've not yet figured it out, and I do not think it's necessary on the biggest map in the X-Plane 10 mobile simulator, because it's literally, in this plane, you climb up, and then 2 minutes later, what feels like 2 minutes, you're already at your destination. Alrighty, I'm just going to go ahead and slow us down 5 more knots. Actually, I'll slow us down 10 more knots, because I'm trying to keep that true airspeed under 250. There we go. I guess I could have gotten away with 215 indicated, but actually I'm going to raise our descent altitude up to 8,000. Or not, yeah, 8,000, not 9,000. Because I'll leave it at 5. Because although it seems like a far away, the 737, it's very far. It's not that far. Like, that's where I'm landing. And based on my descent profile of, well, roughly 1,000 feet a minute, past 10,000 feet, we'll turn the landing lights on. 1,000 feet a minute, roughly be 9 minutes. So in 9 minutes, I'll be running into the ocean or the ground, and I should be at 1,700. Thank you, VNAV suggestions. So we'll go ahead and put 1,700 into the flight computer, or the autopilot panel.